2 videos in one day. I must be touched by Jehovah's Holy Spirit. This is my puppy. This is Jasmine. She doesn't like bad weather and she's having a bad day. And she keeps wondering why I'm up here talking to you guys all the time. She truly doesn't get it, do you, baby girl? Anyways, this morning when we were talking, I was waiting for the Jehovah's Witnesses to come by, I don't know, make an appearance, show me that they're still around. Oh, sorry, baby. But they didn't materialize. Instead, Jehovah sent a brother. A gentleman I know from the Jehovah's Witness congregation invited me to go to the district assembly, which is being held in town today. I think we all know what those are all about. Like constantly telling you that they're running at a deficit. Need money, brothers, please. Need money, to do Jehovah's work. I remember my father used to throw hundreds of dollars in those boxes every time they made the announcement that they were, needing finances to do the Lord's work. Well, not the Lord, Jehovah's work. He would drop in more cash. Well, that's the update for that. Something I wanted to mention today about researching the Jehovah's Witness faith. I need to change how I do these videos because I don't want to rattle on about my past forever. It's done. I can't do anything about it. I want to do something productive with my life. And I think I'm going to make videos that hopefully can help a little bit and are more positive than negative. I really don't have that much anger anymore. And I don't see the point in having it. Today I'll talk about a little bit about the past, but not too much. I remember the first time I was thinking about trying to find out how the Jehovah's Witness Bible was actually put together, who the translators were. I was studying with the Mormons at the time, and I'd been doing a lot of research on their material on Joseph Smith, how that religion was formed. And like I've told you before, I didn't do that with the Jehovah's Witnesses because I was programmed not to, right? I was in I was going to college, and I was actually taking a couple of courses at the university in Prince George at the time. And I ended up speaking with a professor of religious studies up in Prince George there. I don't think he was actually teaching there. I think he was up doing a conference or something up there. And it was because I'd heard he was there, I thought I would ask him what would be the best way to go about looking into just the Bible, right? Just the New World Translation, because I was taught it was the best out there. It was the closest to what God would want us to read. And I remember when I went up to him and I asked him about how I'd go about doing this, he started laughing. And then he said, he kind of told me, made a joke. He asked me, he goes, how many Jehovah's Witness governing body members does it take to change a flat tire? And I was surprised he even knew about governing body members. I didn't say anything. I just looked at him like an idiot. And he says 3. 2 to get spiritual direction with the Ouija board, and 1 to do the physical work. And he just starts howling. And he didn't realize that he'd really pissed me off by saying that. By the time he did, he started explaining to me how to go about this. But by then, because of the programming in my head, I'd zoned him, tuned him right out of my mind. I didn't want to hear anything coming out of this blasphemous prick's mouth, right? That put a stop right there to my researching the Jehovah's Witness New World Translation at that time. It's funny, I think everything happens for a reason, and I probably wasn't ready at that time to actually acknowledge the truths that I've learned since, right, about the Jehovah's Witness faith and how this in no way has anything to do with Jehovah. And I think the reason this has popped into, or with God, I'm sure it has lots to do with Jehovah, that's about all it has to do with, But I think the reason that this has popped into my head right now is I watched a video earlier, either this morning or last night, and it was Kim and Mikey on their channel doing one of their videos on the Watchtower organization and Jehovah's Witnesses. Those two people really care about the brothers and sisters that are still stuck in there, that don't realize that that is what it is, right? And they want to save people. And I think that's when I started thinking that maybe I should be doing something more productive myself instead of just telling silly stories from the past. I'll still throw them in, but I'm not going to make it all about that. And try and provide a little bit of information and tell one or two stupid stories. And if you don't want those, you can always let me know. I won't do that anymore either. I'll just provide information if that's better. I'm just not very good at this video thing. And I thank the people that helped me out this morning with doing those videos that I had asked about. And I have figured it out. Thank you so much. I guess this will be a very short video because I don't know what else to say. I just felt I had to say something. I'm not going to the convention. Boy, that was funny. I bet you that guy finds out today about the videos. Otherwise, those Jehovah's Witnesses wouldn't have been staking out the house or dropping by to, make an appearance over the last week so many times. But I wonder how he'll take it. He's not very strong in the faith. So hopefully he takes it well. If he doesn't, oh well. You all have a wonderful day, and may the good Lord watch over all of you.